Dear friends, I'm back. The machine I'm going to do today is retro, which is Windows machine. I think this machine is a very good one because it will involve a variety of techniques. For example, like information immersion and get initial for the host, and finally elevate our privilege. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the local Linux, which is running inside the VMware. As you can see, I've already done the map scanning. Maybe I can make the terminal to be bigger so you can see what's going on. As you can see, I used the options of the scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and also use this option of the uppercase P, N. You know, this option is very important in this case because the target is Windows, which will not respond to the ICMP request. And of course, the IP address has been changed. From the map scanning, we can tell that the two open ports. The first one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is IIS. So at this point, we also can tell or confirm the target is Windows. And the second one is 3389. As you know, this is a very popular or famous port number for the remote desktop service or protocol. Later we can, this information very important. So what we are going to do next? We need to do the immersion with the web application. Let's launch our browser. To do the manual immersion first, we can copy the IP address of the target from notebook. Press enter. As you can see, this is the default IIS page. Nothing special. And also we can check the source code of this page. Here's some sort of the HTML code and nothing else. All right. Next, we can check whether this site has robots file. We can put the option of V to display the verbose information. And we can put the IP address of the target. And let's put the robots file to see whether the robots file is there. It's not. As you can see, file or directory not found. All right, next we can use Ligato. Ligato. We can use Ligato. Let's press enter. Ligato is very useful for the web application immersion because it can tell us like server information. This case is IIS, and also the version information, which is 10. And besides this, the header of the target can be displayed. Some case, this can reveal some important information. And also like allowed HTTP methods. You know, sometimes if the target allows a dangerous method like a put, then we can utilize this dangerous method for our purpose. For example, like upload reverse share file onto the target. In this case, Ligato cannot output anything important. So I'd like to quit from the Ligato to save time of this video. Next, we can use the GoBuster to do the directory brute forcing or immersion. And we can put the IP address. And as always, I'd like to use the GoBuster word list directory medium And the option, of course, at this point, we are not quite sure which interpreting language is running at the background. So I put SFP or SPX. Maybe also, sorry, I forgot to use the dot. SPX, HTML, PHP, text. Let's press enter. GoBuster can make very efficient directory enumeration. Of course, beyond the directory enumeration, GoBuster can do more. But for me, I always use the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. Again, to save the time of this video, I will not wait for this to be finished. I just can give you the result. Through this GoBuster directory enumeration, we can get the directory which is retro. I can note it down to our notebook, retro. And also we can answer the question in the room. The first one, retro. All right, submit. So, of course, we can use the browser to take a look at this directory to see what it's about. Retro. Yeah, this is a much more beautiful website coming back from the server or the target. And there's some blocks. And we can scroll down to the bottom. Hello world. Yeah, from this one, it looks like the background is running PHP, right? I'm not sure. And if you check the source code of this page, as you can see from the directory name, we can deduce that this retro is running WordPress application, right? Like WordPress content, WordPress includes themes. Yeah, I think I'm certain about this point. So what we are going to do next? Yeah, we need to use the WordPress scan utility to make specific enumeration with the username and the plugin. So how to do? We just launch WordPress scan and use the option of URL and put the IP address of the target. And must put the directory name and the option E, which stands for enumeration, and U means the username, and the P is the plugins. So let's just enumerate both of them. If the target is running WordPress application, in most cases, we need to use this utility, the WP scan to make enumeration. This can help us to enumerate possible usernames, WordPress version, and also the plugins. I think I've already demonstrated this technique very, very often. How to enumerate WordPress scan, WordPress application, how to get the initial foothold on the target through WordPress application. As you can see, we got the possible usernames naturally, or it's obvious that we need to do the password cracking, right? So we just use the same utility WP scan to do the cracking. This time we can use the U, uppercase U, to specify the username. This case is wet. Yeah, one of my favorite basketball star, NBA star. And we can specify the word list, password word list. This case, first, of course, we can use the log Q as our word list. Press enter. You know, this is a very standard methodology when we deal with the WordPress application. As you can see, yeah, it's performing password attack on this module against one user. However, I need to tell you, in this case, the log Q, the famous log Q word list cannot work. To save time, yeah, I'd like to give up here. And next we can, if we go back to this browser, there are a lot of information or messages, right? So maybe we can create our own or custom word list from the page content. And the utility or tool I'd like to use is Q. And we can use the D option to specify the depth of the pages. I think 3 is enough one. And we can put the IP address of the target. Don't forget to put the directory and output to passwords dictionary. Let's press enter. Yeah, the Q is also common technique for the CTF-like machines. And also similar to is the crunch. Of course, the usage would be, or scenario would be different. We just wait for this to be finished over to see how many words we can get from the web pages of the target. Okay, it's done, all right? Now we can check how many words in this dictionary. Yeah, not about 854 words in total. Next, we can run the password cracking again. However, I'd like to replace the password dictionary by our own dictionary. Let's press enter. Because this time, the word list is not a big one. So this will not take long time. Yeah, this utility is trying the compilations of the username and the different passwords, which we can retrieve from our own dictionary. I think the clocking speed is acceptable. And we can give it some sweet time. After we can retrieve the combinations of the username and its corresponding password, then we can log into the WordPress administrator's portal. Then we can get the initial foothold by uploading reverse shell code or file. This is the standard methodology. May I pause the video and then when it's done and then come back? All right, after about 3 or 4 minutes, 3 minutes, we successfully retrieved the password. We can note it down onto our notebook, right? Username, weight, and password. I think this is the good practice. We note down the important information onto the notebook. Then we can log in to the WordPress portal. However, there's some problem. An error occurred during connection to local host. A bit weird, right? I think this, when the author created this room, there's some intentional, maybe intentional or unintentional mistake for the machine. If you think if you want to give up, you will be wrong. We need to find some other ways to walk around into the target, right? Do you remember? From the map scanning, we can tell that the target has the surface, RTP surface running. So maybe the username and password has been reused by another surface, the RTP. So next we can use the Laminar to remotely connect to the target. Laminar. And we can add, and the server IP address is this one. And the username is weight. Password is this one. Let's save and connect. Accept. It's working. I think so. All right, we are successfully logged in as the user weight through RTP. And on the desktop, we can get the user flag. Of course, you can copy this information and answer the next question. But I'd like to move forward. As you can see in the recycle bin, there's something inside we can open up. And there is one executable hhupd. So we can restore to the desktop. Paste in here. And if you use Google to make some search, privilege escalation, the first link which can needs us to the exploitation or the privilege escalation methods. We just follow the methods you can see. This link will be added into the description section below. And I think this one is a very good one. We can run this executable and run as administrator. Okay, I will do that. I can close down this user flag. And we can run as administrator. The first step has been done. And the next one, show more details. All right, show more details. And the next step is to show information about the publisher's certificate. All right, very easy. Next, we can click verify commercial software publishers. Okay, no problem. We just follow the steps or instructions given by this website. And how do you want to open this website? The browser is now launched as a system with 404 verify website being displayed. Okay, I can use default. But I cannot click. There is some problem, right? Very weird. A browser. Yes. Show information. I think what I have already done is correct. Maybe I can close down first. Close down, close down. It's all right. The IE Explorer is there, no problem. So why can't I open that application? A bit weird. Maybe I do it again. Run as administrator. Show more details. Show information. Verify commercial. Use this one. So maybe I need to restart the machine. I think so. I can close down. So I close down collection. All right, close the Remula. Maybe I need to restart this target. And when the mission is started, and then I'll come back. Okay, terminate. Okay, I'll come back. You know, when I did the machine the first time, I didn't encounter this issue. How do you want to open this website? The below will be showing the IE or Google Chrome. However, in this case, I cannot open up the browser. I have spent a bit of time. However, I cannot figure out. So I think if you can follow the instruction of this website, we can get our privilege escalated and retrieve the root flag without a problem. Okay? So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Sorry to not to get the machine well done. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.